Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Today on Days of Our Lives, Steve's response to Konstantin makes people suspicious. Alex gives Theresa inappropriate support. Kristen's response takes Brady by surprise, and Sloane goes into a tailspin. Brady, still dressed for New Year's Eve, returns home to Marlena in a somber manner, disappointed not to see Tate in holding. Brady made things worse despite his best efforts to assist him. He is the world's worst father. Marlena gives Brady some advice before asking him to come to the pub with her, Steve, and John. Kristen arrives angry, and Brady accepts. Konstantin examines physical pictures while perched on his bed in the Kyriakis mansion, wondering, could this be the man? However, he was meant to be dead. Konstantin makes the decision to delve further. Eric tells Sloane he has to go meet his cousin Theresa after he catches her up on Holly over the phone. The moment he can, he will return home. A tensed Sloane approaches Melinda, especially since Nicole might lose her other child. She is unable to endure the shame and deceit. The infant must be returned to them. A gloomy Theresa settles into Alex's couch as he envelops her in his arms. Theresa is being comforted by Alex at home, and he advises her to ask her ISA father and brother for assistance. She reveals that Shane is on a covert assignment and that Andrew is unlikely to intervene since he likely believes Tate is a screw-up, much as she does. She regrets the things she's done lately, despite Alex's advice to stop talking about herself in such a way. She recalls plotting with Konstantin to pursue Alex when he prods her, but she clarifies that it was a generalization. Theresa thinks Eric is dropping by to tell her what a bad parent she is. Instead, Eric hugs her and tells her that he doesn't think less of Tate or Holly. Is he judging her? She asks. He tells the story of how, while driving drunk, he killed Holly's father. He is the best person to know that they are all in need of kindness. Whatever she needs, he is here to assist. Theresa believes he has several options. John complains to Steve about EG's resentment of Tate at the pub. They stand up angrily as Konstantin hobbles in. They made a terrible mistake trying to force Konstantin out of town, he tells them. Konstantin responds that the only ways that will happen after they order his removal are if they murder him or kidnap him once more. I wouldn't put it past you, he adds, glaring at John. When they kidnapped John, he remembers him looking like an assassin in the corner. The hands of Konstantin are clean. Is John able to say the same? John threatens to send him to a barren island if he makes one call to the ISA. Konstantin laughs. Like Mr. Black, he may make a fresh start somewhere that brings back memories of his lovely area home. Steve replies, "Do you know where this is?" Konstantin inquires. Melinda makes a strong point to Sloane, who crosses his arms in response. Melinda firmly warns her pal at Sloane's how terrible things will be for them if they are discovered. Sloane gives in. Everything is just too much for her, especially the blackmail from Leo. She is exhausted by him, and she is concerned about what demands he may make next. Melinda is informed by Sloane that Nicole abducted Jude and that Sloane lied to shield Nicole from prosecution. She did it for Eric, but knowing that Nicole aided her makes her sick to her stomach when she sees her out and about. Melinda questions why she is suddenly feeling sorry for her. For the benefit of the two of them, she begs her to stick with it. Kristen points sharply at Brady while making gestures. Marlena watches as he tilts his chin in her direction. Entering the penthouse, Kristen demands to know Brady's whereabouts. An hour ago, he was due to see Rachel. Brady tells Marlena to go to the pub, and he'll join them later after she goes on about how heartbroken Rachel is. Brady tells Kristen about Tate and how EJ is treating him like an adult when she leaves. Kristen becomes more pliable. She has been out of town, so she was unaware of this. He is unsure on how to inform Rachel. He wonders what the catch is when she offers to do it for him. Brady is told by Kristen that there's no catch. Her fiercest enemy, much less her daughter's brother, would not be imprisoned. She is not interested in exacerbating the current circumstance. With heartfelt gratitude, Brady requests an opportunity to make amends with Rachel. According to Kristen, Rachel had a nightmare that Brady had passed away, and she interprets this to indicate that she misses him. Brady, who is sentimental, also misses her. Kristen consents to let him make it right, but he promises to pay back if he let her down once more. At home, Theresa is facing Eric, who is holding a rosary, and Alex puts his arm over her. Theresa begs Eric to have Nicole talk to EJ at the apartment. He will speak with her, but not while Nicole is attempting to deal with the unpredictability of Holly's health. Theresa loses confidence. Insisting that she maintain her faith, he gives her the rosary that Grandma Caroline gave him upon his ordination as a priest. Theresa praises him through tears. In the pub, a guarded Marlena walks in, and Steve says he doesn't know Aria and threatens Constantine once more. Before departing, Constantine gives Dr. Evans a hard time. He muses outside about Steve's knowledge of Aria. Is that truly possible? Following so many arduous years? Steve returns inside and swears that Constantine will leave soon. You have that to rely on. Marlena looks sternly at Constantine at the pub, and Steve and John stand carefully behind her. Melinda asks Sloane if she's going to blow them out of the water as Eric gets home. While covering, Sloane catches Eric off guard by revealing that Melinda would be Jude's godmother. Eric asks Sloane why she seems angry after Melinda leaves. While folding Jude's clothes, Sloane explains that she simply has a lot going on. Eric starts preparing dinner, and Sloane inhales deeply. Kristen and Brady joke around about how much yelling she had planned at the penthouse. Rachel and he will make up for lost time, she swears. Brady gives her thanks. Being apart from her during the holidays was difficult. He is reassured by Kristen that she spoiled her. She'll email a video to him. But it's not the same. Brady is eager to meet her. He regrets disappointing both of his children and sheds tears. She grabs his hand and tells him his children are proud of him. Being there for them is who he is, and he'll get through this. She draws him into a hug. Theresa, in her pink feather jacket, sits stiff, her eyes closed, a rosary in her hand. Theresa is praying in their living room, which surprises Alex. Even as she may not be a good Catholic, she claims that this is her faith. When she prays, he approaches her and calls her attractive. As he tries to kiss her, she recoils, asking herself, "What the hell is he doing?" Alex expresses regret. All he wanted to do was try his best to cheer her up. She describes it as completely improper. Although the majority of their relationship has been physical, Alex says he also wants to support her emotionally, everything she requires. She cuddles up to him while he ponders how relationships come together just when individuals need them most. Similar, like the pair of them. He feels fortunate to have met her. She looks conflicted in response to the sentiment. After that, Theresa and Brady experience a terrifying shock, and Stephanie and Jada trade notes on Days of Our Lives. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Nicole Demura and EJ Demura just reconnected in the bedroom, but we all know that he is not her real love. Nicole loves EJ and is grateful for his support, but in her heart, Eric Brady will always be her favorite. In light of this, it is simple to understand how Nicole and Eric will begin to get closer as a result of Holly Jonah's trauma. Now that Holly is fighting for her life, let's talk about what's coming up since it could lead these ex-couples down a dangerous path. Viewers of Days will remember that Nicole and Eric had a happy little family with Holly back when they were married. In fact, Holly used to call Eric Daddy and thought of him as a stand-in father. Since Holly is in a coma, Eric will undoubtedly worry about her and take whatever action he can to console Nicole at her most vulnerable. Nicole and Eric seem to be drawn to each other in a familiar way in this kind of situation. This is particularly apparent today that Sloane Peterson Brady is going crazy by demands from Leo Stark and the lie she's telling about Jude Brady's biological father. Days teasers indicate that as Sloane grows more aloof, Eric may be able to deepen his relationship with Nicole. At some point, Nicole and Eric could definitely go back to bed, and they wouldn't be able to blame poisoned cookies for it. Eric and Nicole would still have compelling reasons, though, to get back together in such a sensual manner. It wouldn't be the first time that two former Days coworkers reunited during a trying or depressing period. So perhaps Holly's problems will result in Nicole and Eric sharing intimate moments. Fans of DOO are aware that Eric and Nicole will never truly get over one another, so keep checking back for updates on any fresh rumors about cheating. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, this terrible Holly tragedy has the potential to affect the show in many ways. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.